Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoning hearing board for the city of Reading for Wednesday, April the 9th, 2025. I'd like to begin by introducing the members of the board. Jared,
Jared Martz, member of the board.
Tom,
Tom Fox, member of the board.
Charlie,
Charlie Jones, member of the board.
I'm Phil Rabina. I'm a member of the board and the chairperson. Steve,
Steve Price, solicitor to the board.
Emily.
Ellen Melendez with the zoning office.
Okay, thank you very much. We have some decisions for appeals that we heard last month, and we'll begin with Appeal 2501-0006, 121 South 9th Street. Mr. Price.
Is there a motion to deny the relief requested?
I make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second,
There's a motion and a second. Any questions or comments on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor to deny, say aye.
Aye.
All
Aye.
opposed?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Okay. The next appeal is 2501-0007, 1323 North 13th Street.
Is there a motion to approve the relief requested, subject to the conditions set forth in the written decision?
Make a motion.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Ayes have it.
Next appeal, 2501-0008, 627 Angora Road. Mr. Price.
Is there a motion to approve the relief requested, subject to the conditions set forth in the written decision?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All
Aye.
opposed? Ayes have it.
Appeal 2501-0009, 1207 Orchard Road.
Is there a motion to approve the relief requested, subject to the conditions set forth in the written decision?
motion,
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 aye,
Ayes have it.
Okay. And the last appeal from last month, Appeal 2502-0010, 1034 Penn Street.
Is there a motion to approve the relief requested, subject to the conditions set forth in the written decision?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any comments or questions on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All
Aye.
opposed?
Okay.
Ayes.
Now, we have two appeals for this evening. The first appeal is 2503-0011, 1139 North 13th Street. Glennis Perez is seeking a special exception approval to add a beauty salon use, a major home occupation to the residential property. In the alternative, she is seeking a variance or an appeal of the zoning administrator's determination. The property is located in the R3 zoning district, and the owner of record is the applicant. Would you swear in our zoning officer, please?
You swear the
La
testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, would you, excuse me, would you swear in our interpreter, please?
Do you swear the testimony you're about to interpret will be true and accurate tonight to the best of your ability?
I do. And just to interpret what Phil said earlier, esta es una apelación número 2503-0011 y esto es para la dirección de la propiedad que está en el 1139 norte de la calle 13. Glennis Pérez está buscando la aprobación de una excepción especial para agregar el uso de un salón de belleza una ocupación importante del hogar a la propiedad residencial. Como alternativa, ella busca una variación o una apelación de la determinación del administrador de zonificación. Esta propiedad está ubicada en el distrito de zonificación R3. El propietario registrado es la solicitante.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Price.
Thanks. I'll put some exhibits into the record. Exhibit number 1 is the notice. Exhibit number 2 is proof of publication of the notice. Exhibit number 3 is proof of posting of the notice. Exhibit number 4 is the application, including all of its attachments. And exhibit number 5 is the zoning ordinance of the city of Reading as amended.
Okay, is the applicant represented by an attorney?
I don't
¿La
believe so.
aplicante está representada por un abogado?
No, estoy sola.
No, I am by myself.
Okay,
And
Mr.
she-
Price, do you want to do a series of questions like you usually do?
I will swear her in.
Sworn in.
Will the applicant please raise your right hand?
Por favor, siga levantando su mano derecha.
Do you swear the
Well-
testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura que la declaración que va a presentar es la verdad, toda la verdad, nada más que la verdad?
Sí, correcto.
Yes, correct.
State your full name for the record.
Diga su nombre completo para las actas.
Glenis María Pérez.
Glenis María Pérez.
Ms. Perez, do you reside at 1139 North 13th Street?
Señora Pérez, ¿usted reside en el 1139 norte de la calle 13?
Sí, correcto.
Yes, that's correct.
And you want to put a beauty shop in a portion of your home?
Y usted puede bajar la mano, señora. ¿Quiere poner un salón de belleza en una parte de su casa?
Sí, en el basement.
Yes, in the basement.
And you understand that you can't have any outside employees?
Y usted entiende que no se le permite tener empleados de afuera.
Sí, correcto.
Yes, correct.
And that you would be limited to only to have 2 chairs?
Y que se limitará solamente a tener 2 sillas.
Ok, correcto.
Okay, correct.
And what would the days and hours of operation be?
¿Y cuáles serían las horas y los días laborales?
Por cita serían.
It will be by appointment.
And your customers would have to park at the rear of your property?
Y sus clientes se tendrían que estacionar en la parte de atrás de su propiedad.
Correcto.
Correct.
And is she a licensed beautician now?
¿Y usted es una persona que tiene licencia para practicar ese oficio
Correcto.
de belleza? Correct.
Sí, correcto.
Yes, correct.
And does she have a shop someplace in the city now?
¿Y tiene usted ahora algún lugar en la ciudad, un salón en la ciudad?
Anteriormente tenía en Nuremberg.
In the past, I had one in Muhlenberg.
I don't have any other questions.
All right, do any board members have any question?
One question,
Go ahead.
with parking in the rear, how will the customers get access to the basement?
Alguien tiene una pregunta. Si yo tengo una pregunta, siendo que los estacionamientos están en la parte de atrás para los clientes, ¿cómo van a tener acceso al sótano?
La puerta es a la entrada a la calle. El basement es a nivel de la calle.
¿A la entrada del sótano a nivel de la calle?
Sí.
The
basement.
The basement has an exterior door to the outside.
Okay,
All right. I have a question.
And just to be clear, more specific on translation, it's an above ground entrance.
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
My
Gracias.
question is, how many cars belong to her household? How many cars does the family have?
¿Cuántos vehículos tiene usted en la familia? ¿Cuántos le pertenecen a su familia?
Vivo sola, uno solo.
Only one. I live by myself.
Okay, thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias.
All right. Any other board member have a question?
Yes, just one.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Yes.
Gutierrez? Just need, how many employees, Glennis, are you the only employee or are there others going to be working?
Glennis, ¿usted es la única empleada o hay otros empleados que van a estar trabajando?
Estoy sola.
I'm by myself.
Okay. All right.
okay. All right, Emily, any questions or comments?
Just wanted, I did send her my staff report, but just want to make sure that she understands that, it's only gonna be 2 stations, cause, 2 dryers, 2 nail tables, basically just 2 of whatever is gonna be there. Her original floor plan had 8 dryers, so we wouldn't be permitting all 8, just the 2.
Solamente quiero asegurarme que usted entienda que solamente se le van a permitir 2 estaciones para el oficio de estilista, 2 secadores y 2 mesas para hacer uñas, porque originalmente su dibujo inicial tenía 8 estaciones.
Sí, las 8 estaciones son porque es un sillón y no podía, tú sabes, como yo tenía salón ya, yo traté de traerme todos mis utensilios que yo tenía en el salón, pero es algo pequeño. No es que yo voy a usar la 8 a llenar la 8 secadora.
Just need clarification. ¿Un sillón qué quiere decir, señora?
Te lo puedo enseñar.
Well, the thing is, I only have the original drawing had one sofa for, which the thing is I brought stuff from my prior location that had 8 dryers, but it's just one. Well, and I can show you the drawing.
So are they all connected to each other and that's why she can't separate them?
Están
Ajá.
todos conectados uno con el otro y por eso es que usted no lo puede separar.
Claro. Son
Yeah.
2 sillones nada más.
Of course, there's really only 2 2 chairs.
Ujú.
Okay, then, I mean, if she really can't separate the 8 different areas, just that it's understood that she's only to be using at most 2 at a time.
Si no puede separar las 8 áreas diferentes, entienda que solamente se le permite usar 2 a la vez.
Correcto.
Correct.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Emily. Mr. Price, anything?
Nope.
Okay, anybody in the audience have any questions of this applicant?
¿Alguien en la audiencia tiene alguna pregunta de esta solicitante?
Seeing none?
¿Viendo ninguno?
Okay. Would anybody in the audience like to testify for the granting of the application?
¿Alguien en la audiencia quiere declarar para que se apruebe esta solicitud?
Seeing none,
No viendo ninguno.
would anybody in the audience, excuse me, like to speak on the granting or the granting of the application?
¿Alguien en la audiencia quisiera hablar en cuanto a aprobar la solicitud?
All right, seeing none, we'll close this appeal. We'll issue a decision at next month's meeting. She need not be here. The decision will be made to her. And we thank all of you for your participation.
Okay,
Thank you.
no vemos ninguna oposición y vamos a emitir una decisión en la reunión de la apelación del mes que viene. No tiene que estar presente y damos gracias a todos por su participación.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, the next matter before us is Appeal 2503-0012. It's 1231 North 13th Street. 13th Street's a busy street this month. Steve Dela Cruz is seeking a special exception approval to add a barber shop use, a major home occupation, to the residential property. In the alternative, the applicant is seeking a variance or an appeal of the zoning administrator's determination. The property is located in the R2 zoning district and the Heights Conservation District. The owner of record is Clarissa Pena. Okay, would you swear in our zoning officer, please?
You swear the testimony about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, has notice for this appeal been given?
It has.
Okay, Mr. Price.
Yes, I'll put some exhibits into the record. Do we need a translator for this applicant?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
No.
No, okay,
Thank
then
you.
the translator can be.
Right, thank you,
Thank
Ken.
you. Take care. Nice seeing you all.
Good night. guys.
Yeah, take care.
Bye, Emily.
All right, exhibit number 1 is the notice. Exhibit number 2 is proof of publication of the notice. Exhibit number 3 is proof of posting of the notice. Exhibit number 4 is the application, including all of its attachments. And exhibit number 5 is the zoning ordinance of the city of Reading. Let's swear
Okay.
Mr. Dela Cruz in.
Yeah, would you swear in Mr. Dela Cruz, please?
Will you please raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear the testimony about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank
All right.
you.
Mr. Dela Cruz, were you present for the last applicant? Did you hear the questioning?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just go over that with you again. Ms. Pena owns the property. Has she given you permission to request this relief?
Yes, she's here next to me. She's my fiance.
Okay, you better get permission from her. You say you want to provide a similar service to the prior applicant, and it'll be an appointment only, barber shop in the basement of the home, correct?
Correct.
And it won't be change the character of the neighborhood because you're not gonna have signage and things like that, right?
Correct.
And what would your days and hours of operation be?
Tuesday through Saturday in between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Okay, and it would just be you. You understand it can only be you as the sole barber at the shop.
Correct.
Okay. Do you operate a barber shop in the city currently?
Yes, I do.
And where's that located?
1129 Chestnut Street.
And how long have you operated that?
Going on 3 years around there.
Okay, no, any problems with codes or anything like that?
No.
All right, you are licensed, I see from your application package. About how many people do you think you would see during the course of a day?
In a day, roughly around 7, 8.
Okay. That's all the questions I have.
Okay, any board members have a question?
Yeah, I just have two. One, it's about the parking. First, I was out there today and I looked, and in the back, it's supposed to, the recommendation from our zoning said that we'd like to have at least one parking space in the back. Mr. De La Cruz, I noticed that they're in the back. There is no parking available. Maybe you're planning in the future. I see a tall chain link fence and nothing but grass back there. Could you clarify that? And the other thing is, was pointed out that you have to have the driveway cut on Perry Street changed into put curbing in there. And you do realize that currently you do have actually one parking space there with that little garage, which I assume you're going to be not using anymore. You could park in there because that's your little driveway. But once that curb cut is once the curb is put back in, then that parking area becomes parking for the rest of the area. You familiar with that? Does that you're in favor of that, losing that idea?
So,
Sorry.
oh, sorry, can I provide some clarification on my recommendation?
Go ahead.
Surely.
So the reason for making the recommendation to create a new parking space is because the garage area will now be the barber shop. And And so you lost at least one parking space. And I don't know if that area directly in front of what used to be the garage doors and are now is just a regular door, if that space is even big enough to be considered a parking area where we could legally allow a car to park there. So that was the reasoning for my recommendation to put the parking space in the back. If that space where the curb cut is a minimum 9 by 18, the curb cut can remain. And then, you know, when there's no more customers, then he can park his own personal vehicle there. But if it's not the minimum space for zoning, Public Works wants curbing reinstalled on unused driveways.
Well, we can write the decision to accommodate that if they want to approve this.
Yeah, so I'll let Mr. Dela Cruz respond to Mr. Gatone's comments.
Well, then just the first question about the parking in the area. I assume you're going to be take down that chain link fence and put some kind of remove the grass and put something there for a parking pad. Well, what have you been thinking about?
Correct. That is my intentions of making the rear of the property a parking slot.
Okay.
All right. And you also need to be aware that if you are going to do that, there are probably certain standards that you have to meet in terms of codes for what type of surface you use and how big you can make it and so forth. And my question simply is, how many cars are registered to the people that live at that residence?
Currently just one.
Okay, thank you. All right. Anybody else on the board have any question?
Mr. Rabin, I have one question.
Shirley?
I
go
assume
ahead.
you answered that, but Mr. Dela Cruz, I assume that you're planning to live in that house?
I currently do live here.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Anybody in the audience have any questions of this applicant? Seeing none. Anybody in the audience want to speak on granting the application? Again, seeing none. Anybody in the audience want to deny the application? Seeing none. Okay, unless anybody else on the board or Mr. Price or Emily has anything to say, we'll close this appeal. We'll issue a decision at next month's meeting. You need not be here. Your decision will be mailed to you. And we thank you for your participation this evening. And just to anybody who might be listening in, whenever we approve an application, it doesn't mean that people get a blank check. I always want to make that clear. Oftentimes, there are certain rules, regulations, and restrictions that we put in decisions that we don't necessarily read here, but the applicant must meet before their decision, before their permits are issued and before they can proceed to do whatever project they're going to do. So I thank all of you. I guess we'll see you next month on the second Wednesday. And